6'10", starting at forward, number 10, MP.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And you know, for the Spurs, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Morris. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. So they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Harden. His last outing, 16 points for him. Launches it. The shot no good. Tyson. Here's Fox. Here's Plumlee. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland with the ball. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the middle. Here's MP. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Castle. Sweet little floater.
A bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Green by Allen. From deep, Harden. Rebound San Antonio. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Mobley against MP. Pass to Castle. Just 4 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for Castle. Traps in the tray. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Morris kicks to Fox. Back to MP. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Mobley looking it over. From deep, Harden. And it's MV with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mobley the pass to Harden. Allen dishes to Harden. Mobley wide open. Allen gets to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Over Plumlee. Allen, that's good.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
MV passes to Plumlee. Mitchell against Castle. Mobley outside, and it's sent back by Morris.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Merrill with the ball. Covered by Vassell. Mobley outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Good D by Mobley.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here's Mobley. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. For 3, Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Allen's checked in for Robinson.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He contributed 40 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Allen, a screen on Johnson. Inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll. Such a big target.
A pass to Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vassell. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Allen. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Wade. And it's Merrill in at the small forward position.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Schroeder. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Wade against Johnson. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Wade on the wing from outside the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 9. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers with another miss. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's stolen by Wade. And Merrill has it in the corner. Pass to Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Castles checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tyson's checked in. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's MP, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And stolen by Barnes. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Schroeder outside. Wade outside. Here's Merrill. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Morris with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Johnson. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Morris finds Fox. Shoots over Schroeder. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Tyson. Nobody near Allen. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 13. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finish here.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Now Merrill. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. Schroeder kicks to Wade. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Johnson with it. Wade picks him up. Johnson, the pass to MP. Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Schroeder with the screen on Johnson. To end the drought, Morris with the block.
Boy, we talk about rim protection. MP says no, sir.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Kevin, back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Plumlee comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Now, here's Vassell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Tyson. No scoring in this one. Merrill passes to Robinson. For 3, Mitchell. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mitchell against Castle. Pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Harden. After the basket by San Antonio. Morris with the block, and they recover it. Castle against Mitchell. Up again. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Vassell. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Mitchell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Merrill. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Fox dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now, here is Harden. Still scoreless. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
MP kicks to Fox. Back to MP. Outside, Fox. At the elbow, it's MP. Ripped away. Here's Tyson. Here's Robinson. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hops, Kenny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Fox in at the one spot. That's the San Antonio Fox.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Tyson, guarded by Fox. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell connects from three.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Oh, Morris in position. The shot's good from Plumlee. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Over Castle. Rebound, San Antonio. Morris, and so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Hits the three-point bomb.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Mobley, a screen on Castle. Here's Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Morris, left side. Vassell off the pick for Morris. Vassell, the pass to Morris. Back to Vassell. To the paint, stolen by Mitchell. From past the arc. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Tyson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Following the miss by MP, and slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
MP against Mobley.
Cavaliers foul. James Harden. First personal foul.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back. Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Fox against Harden. Pass to Castle. Now Plumlee. On the wing, Fox. Releases. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Here's Tyson, covered by Vassell. The shot no good. Tyson.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Outside, Fox. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Spurs with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Harper in for Fox. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Spurs leading by 11. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take the thing you've got. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Nailed from three-point land.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Vassell outside. Back to Harden. From the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's MV with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Shooting for Cleveland, James Harden. At the line for 1.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Johnson's checked in for Castle. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Pass to Merrill. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Back to Morris. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No on the wing, covered by Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Cleveland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Fox, he's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Spurs leading by 7. Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Tyson. The shot will not fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Sam Merrill. Mitchell Robinson out there with Wade. Then it's Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Robinson. Now Harden. The shake out to Wade. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Morris. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Harden. Out to Wade. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Harden, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Johnson. Morris with the screen for Johnson. Down low. Deflects the pass. Morris inside. Guarded by Harden. Morris with the bucket. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Merrill on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by MP. Morris made with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Tyson. Pass to Merrill. Harden scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Spurs leading by 11. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harden. That's good.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
MP with a screen on Harden. MP outside. Pass to Plumlee. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Fox against Mitchell. Now Merrill. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly at all.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Off target with his 3.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Merrill. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley misses.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Tries the spin move. Here's MP. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. That one on Mobley.
How about MP using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
James Harden, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. And both free throws good for MP. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Mitchell against Castle. Launches it. Can't get it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. No good from 3. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Harden. And stolen by MP. And they double up MP. Mitchell rips down the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Mobley. Here's Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Now Allen. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick and roll action.
MP. And the layup is off. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Mobley, big time fadeaway.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
MP. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Castle pulls it down. Spurs leading by 9. Now Vassell. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for San Antonio.
At every opportunity, they manage to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
Now Morris.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
That's the first. That stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Mobley. Beyond the arc. It misses. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm going to give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.